works. Nope. Ah, there it goes. Ah, okay. I fixed it. Woo! Super organized. Welcome. The stream is live, and it is actually working now. Driver's briefing went over, and then everything was broken. So that was neat. Neat feature. But we're here now. You guys can see stuff, and that's what's important. I got Mr. Deegs with me today. Say hello to the folks.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that is super loud.
Sorry, I'm watching your stream.
Oh, yep. I was gonna say that was definitely me. Hey, what's up, Mikey? All right. All good, man. All good.
I think everyone's qualified.
Yep. See 2 laps in there for just about everybody. So, but we'll not advance yet. Oh, did you? Yeah, don't advance. We'll
I'm not advancing.
Yep. So we're gonna hold till feature, just because, or just to the heats, because like Sheriff had said, he thinks that might be the reason we're not properly doing the thing. So, like, it's not properly splitting the cars up. All right, guys. So everyone's done qualifying, but like we had said previously, we're not going to advance due to the fact that we think that might be the reason the heats aren't splitting up the cars properly. So sit tight. Another 2 minutes or just under, and then we'll be on to the heats, guys. Stream up so that Sheriff can share it with everybody. Shout out to Sheriff. He's probably the reason I'm streaming tonight, so I wasn't going to, but why not? Why not? It can be fun. Folks get to watch. It's always good. Okay. Got my Devon logo. That in a
You have a minute left of qualifying.
tasteful position there. Yep. Yeah, elapsed time needs to get to 5 minutes, I believe. Sometimes elapsed time doesn't perfectly line up with it. Which is always, super massively awesomely entertaining. But step in the right direction, and we're just kind of hoping, folks, that this is going to help the main event work out a little bit better, or the heats work out a little bit better as far as splitting everybody, because we do have 2 10-minute heats scheduled. But when we advance to qualifying, the last couple times, it seems to have just piled all drivers since we have less than 20 cars into one heat. So that's why we are no longer going to be doing that. Or at least we're going to try not doing that this week, just to see what happens. Sheriff's your bro. Nice, Mike. I'm glad we could get this up for you, man. He said he had a couple people he wanted to come watch.
Oh, no. There's only one heat.
Okay, well.
It doesn't.
We tried. We'll have to mess with it. Yep. Looks like it's just one heat, guys. Sorry, we tried. I'm going to have to work with that. I think I might be able to make smaller heats at the risk of there being like a third one going forward, but we'll talk about it. The way it's set up, it's almost like I have to know what the driver count's going to be before the session actually starts. So it's just kind of frustrating, but hey, it's all good. At least the heat's there. Okay, so if I'm reading this info correctly, Deegs, it says practice is clean, qualifying is moderately low, so 30%. Heat 1's carried over from quali. Warm-up is clean, and feature is carried over from the warm-up. So
yeah,
track state here is going to probably be just over 30. I don't think it's going to be too high because qualifying doesn't usually crank it up
That
too
is
bad.
that is exactly what it was at Eldora.
Okay, but we had to reset the track state for the race, didn't we? Or we didn't.
We were thinking of it, I think.
Okay, we didn't. Yeah, the warm up is going to be 0 though, so that's the warm up resets it for us.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I didn't check qualifying. So Sheriff took the pole with that one. Leighton Norgard in P2, Bailey Kish in 3rd, Jake Daniels in 4th, Brian Beeman in 5th, Dominic Wright in 6th, Kyle Miller 7th, Greg Haney in 8th, Andrew Hardcastle in 9th, and Mr. Taylor, I'm not even going to murder his last name, in 10th. Sorry, Taylor. Good thing we only have one Taylor. All right, the 6 car is going to lead us to green. It happens. Great start from
Green
Sheriff.
flag, green flag.
Really good jump from him. Sends it down into turn 1 here.
Why is my race not running live?
Probably because you're a driver. And
Oh,
so it's going to delay just a little bit, I think.
okay.
So I could Discord stream for you too if you'd like to see, but I don't think you'll be
Okay.
missing a whole lot. So at the front, we're a little strung out of Leighton, actually going for a move to the outside of Sheriff. Possibly going to make the fender stick. He makes Sheriff choke up from being there, and he is to the outside. He's got a nose on the 6 machine. We'll see if that outside line's for real or not. Sheriff looking like he's struggling a little bit on exit. I think Leighton is going to complete the pass. Sheriff is going to be able to slot in between him and the 98 machine of Jake Daniels. Really great move from Leighton. They're mostly single file for the moment. Back to Dom, Bailey, Brian Beeman in his first race tonight, looking pretty good. Big Haney. That's Greg's your boy tonight, right, Deeks?
Yeah,
Go.
the only other Australian.
There you go. Tampa Motorsport machines in the field tonight. Sheriff's going to take a dive to the inside of Leighton here. If he can make it stick. It looked like he had a little bit more grip there on exit, so he is still definitely toe-to-toe. Leighton is going to lead that lap, though. About 5 laps to go as this heat is only 5 laps. Or I'm sorry, 10 laps. It's 15 laps, I'm sorry. 15 laps, 10 minutes, whatever comes first. Jake Daniels just to the inside of Sheriff trying to hold it on. We've got Dom right next to him there to the outside, forming that second lane. Leighton loving to see all of this in his mirrors. He's just slowly starting to pull away from the 6 car. Sheriff is going to get clear of Jake, though. Everybody else relatively single file. Like this camera is like super zoomed in. Make a on-the-spot adjustment here of that zoom just a little bit. Just to help us see a little bit of a wider view. Pretty stout currently. Brian Beeman thinking about trying to work on the back of the 14 machine of Bailey Kish. Which car is Sheriff? Sorry, I missed that, buddy. Sheriff is the black, white, and blue and green Dryden 6 machine right here. This is Sheriff. He's currently 2nd place. Looking pretty stout. What do you got, Deegs? What are your thoughts? How do you think this race is going to go tonight?
I have no clue.
No clue? No idea who's going to bring home the bacon, as they say?
Statistically, it's Sheriff.
Yeah, Leighton's giving him a good run for his money right now, though, isn't he? Maybe a little bit of contact there between those 2 cars. If you're not first, you're last, buddy. Give him time, man. And this is just the heat, too, so this isn't... I mean, it's for points, but it's not the big race.
The main scorer.
Yeah. Like Brian Beeman is going to start trying to work the inside of Bailey. They're going to be too wide coming to the line. Still Bailey's position. If that 41 machine can maybe momentum. It looks like it's really tough to pass on the inside. The outside lane just
Very,
has
very
so much.
slick down there.
Yeah, I think it is starting to slick up a little bit. Look for that to kind of reset as we
Yeah.
see that. He says, I have no clue about the race. Mike says he loves your enthusiasm, Deeks. About not knowing about how the race is going to go. Oh, 43 gets to the back of the 6. Seraph gets a little loose. Dom is going to go way wide. I think Daniels is going to have to bail a little bit there to not cause some more contact. Save, but now Dominic is under fire from Jake. Sheriff seems to manage to have recovered. Is now trying to work over a Leighton.
Ooh.
Got 2 laps to go at the line here in the heat. Still the Leighton show for the moment. If Sheriff can try. Ryan has passed Bailey, secured his top 5 position. Currently Hardcastle working the outside on Taylor. See how this race all goes down. That is the pace truck. That's a great view of the pace truck. Excellent. White flag up at the front. Watch these machines come out of turn 2 down the backstretch. The 6 car. Very close. Is he going to send it? Oh, Sheriff's going to send it. I don't think he's got anywhere near enough, though, man. Leighton's just too cool, calm, collected on the top. Leighton will take the heat win. Sheriff to P2. Dominic Wright to P3. Jake Daniels to P4. We had Brian Beeman in 5th. Bailey Kish in 6th. And back out through the field there. So, all right, all right, all right. Very cool.
I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good. And for all of those on the stream tonight, sorry, it's gonna be a little ad lib as everything is kind of the session got changed at the last minute and we had to remake it, and we're not sure if everything's perfectly correct or not. So there's a little bit of checking with the drivers to make sure everything is as it should be and all that fun stuff. So it happens. Well, there's some pretty good racing there, guys. Nice job of Leighton. Good racing, Sheriff. Everybody up front. Like a lot of fun. Thanks, man. I try. It's tough when there's, I'm not just casting it because, there's the race control aspect of it too. So if there's a caution, I have to, kind of figure out what happened and penalize drivers accordingly and everything. But when there's really good racing and I can keep an eye on it, thankfully Deegs is here to kind of cover for me as well. I'll try my best to talk it over. What's up, Deegs?
I think people want to reset track state between warm up and feature.
Okay. It's at 0 right now.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. All right, everybody. So I got to ask, because Deegan brought up a good point. So currently the track state's reset. It should be 0 right now. It's telling me that it's going to roll over the track state from the warm-up to the feature. Do we want to let that happen, or do we want to completely reset for the feature back down to 0 again?
I think we let it roll over. It's only 10 minutes.
I would like it to be reset if people are going to be running the warm-up.
I would also like that.
I would as well.
Okay.
Follow me.
All right, so do you remember how to reset it, Deeks, for next session? Because it's
Set track state.
You should be able to do it, bud, because we have to do it in this session, right? Before the race starts.
Track state. Is it set track state or just track
Great question.
state? Give me a second.
I can, Mike, since we're not in the
Searching
race.
admin.
Yeah, aren't you admin? I made you admin.
Oh no, I'm searching up commands.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just track state. Track state 0, right?
Yep, we want it to go to 0 for next session. Mike, I gotta wait until I know he's here, man. It'd be kind of weird if I said it and he wasn't here, so I don't see him in the car.
Why I set it to 0?
I didn't see anything, bud, but what did it tell you?
Hey man, do I set it to 0?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said did you? Yes, set it to 0, please.
I'm sorry, what did you think I said?
I thought you said, did I set it to 0? As in, like, you tried it.
No.
And I was like, I didn't see anything yet.
No.
Perfect.
Asking if you wanted me to.
Gotcha. Yes, no, that's what we wanted. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Thanks to Deegs' Googling skills, we have the track state set to 0 for the race. Resetting after warm-up. We'll just have to remember that we have to...
I just didn't know if it was set track state or track state.
Yep. No, it's all good, man. You get a lot of practice in. You're going to be a damn good race controller by the end of this season. I'll tell you what. So much to learn, so much to look out for. All that fun stuff, so...
Yeah. Sorry for my enthusiasm. I can work on that through the season.
It's all good, man. You didn't sign up to be a caster. You signed up to be race control, man. We're just doing this for fun, so it's all good. I just like to get up here and chat about race cars. Race cars are so cool, man. Like a dirt car, for example, right? Like, how is it that it's faster sideways? That's so sick. Like, it's literally got to be sideways to go as fast as it can. Because if it's straight, it's got to put too much turn into it and it has to slow down. Ah, there he is. All right, Mike, I'm about ready to torch him for you. Yep, we decided track state reset to 0. Oh, are you talking about for the formation lap?
Right, I'm gonna get the I'm gonna increase the yellow laps for the pace laps, and then I'm just gonna add 2 or 3.
Yep, that's fine.
I would think that running the 3 Tampa cars in a diamond pattern at the front. So have 1 car out in front, 2 on either side on his corners, and then we just fill in the rest.
I mean, that works. Yeah, that would look pretty cool. What does everybody else think?
Just tell me where to go.
I hear that.
Kind of same, because I'm going to be at the back.
I'm with you, brother.
I think it'll be a little bit less confusing if we don't try to make everybody else go 3 wide. So what we'll do is we'll have everybody stay in their normal spots, and we'll just have the 3 Tampa drivers, like Greg had suggested, come to the front. One of you in the middle, one of you on the high, one of you on the low, and we'll just ride around for a lap or 2 under pace, so it's not counting for anything. And then we will get you guys back in your correct spots. And then when everybody is set, we'll be sure to, delay green until everybody's set, and then we'll drop it when everybody's back in their correct spots. Sound good? Getting a lot of responses tonight.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks, Kyle.
There's a lot more people racing the series now. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. For fun. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, if that's what we'll do, then we'll definitely do that. I'll coordinate. I'll be on the mic with you guys. Won't leave you hanging once the race session starts. Also, Sheriff, you there, right?
Already know.
Already know what?
What Mike said.
No, Mike didn't say anything. Mike told me to tell you that you suck. That's what he said. How did you, Mike? I tried. Little does he know I take requests. Oh my god. What the heck?
What the hell happened there?
What's happened?
My car just caught.
A
I was
Leighton.
trying to go up and get out of the way to slow down.
Oh my god. That was wild. Brian, are you okay?
I was crazy.
Holy cow.
That was insane, guys. Can we get 5 gifts in the
Can we ban this guy?
I just saw that on replay. Basically, the nose of his car got caught in the berm and it's just jacked the back up in the air.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was unbelievable. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen on this track.
Yeah, that's got to be a physics glitch.
What the hell?
Brian breaks physics, first race. Love it. Good streak, Brian.
Just trying
That
to
was
replicate catching that
entertaining.
tiny hole in the wall at South Boston.
That was great.
Something like that. Yeah, right, Mike? Isn't that wild? How Sheriff's trying to replicate it. Sheriff, are you trying to replicate that, man?
No.
Seems like it.
He's like running the berm on purpose, trying to see if he can get his car to kill itself. That's so funny. So just an FYI, please don't do that in front of the field if you're having a bad race. That would be a terrible thing to happen. Thank you.
I mean, if it takes out everybody in front of me to leave me fine, go for it.
Oh my god. I'm glad there's parameters, Hardcastle. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Jesus Christ. These freaking guys, man. There you go. Hit him, Sheriff. Hit him!
You know, you can actually use a berm for like to get your sprint car rotated at this track.
Oh, I believe it. Thank you, Randall.
Okay, that was him. He turned out on me.
I said thank you. What do you mean?
I think that should be an EUL.
Agreed.
In the back.
Subject.
These guys are
He's
cannibals.
slow.
Oh god. Okay.
Man's trying to wreck me. Look at that.
So we're on
I
to
don't
the
know.
feature.
And it was more or less what I wanted, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna do what's it called? Pace laps 3.
Perfect.
That's okay.
Yep.
3 or 4?
Let's roll around first because there's gonna be. Well, let's do 4. If you can do 4, let's do 4.
Pace laps 4.
Perfect.
Changed 4 laps to green.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right, guys. Deegs has given us 4 laps here before it goes green. So we'll get out onto the track. You don't have to try to pass each other while we're in the pits, so we have plenty of space. And then we'll have all of the Tampa cars come to the front. You guys can. It looks like there's 2 up high and 1 down low. So we'll just have all you guys go figure out who's going to be in the middle, who's going to be high, who's going to be low. I think you guys are all in the Discord, so do your thing. We'll get lined up, and then we'll run a couple laps like that. Thank you.
Racing. I don't know why I hopped into my car.
Go race, man. Go ahead. It's fine.
I'll join the salute, hey.
There you go.
Oh, I'm in my pit stall waiting for start.
Yeah, you didn't make the grid.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
5. Okay. Blimp. 3 wide, eh?
Yep. Fine. That's so.
Yeah. Dirt is always special.
Yep. So
Oh man,
here's
the
your-
Tampa cars in 3.
Yeah.
Does the rest of the field want to catch up?
You guys can go ahead and catch up to the Tampa cars if you want to. You don't have to be far ahead. I just want them to be in the front.
Yeah. Screenshot time.
Yep. In memory of Devin.
And that.
Sure, we miss you, buddy.
Set it to
Tell us when you want us to drop.
So to Dominic and Rio chase view, it looks awesome. Because you can see the entire field.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. How many laps to green, guys?
2.
All right, let's go ahead and organize. What are we coming out of? 4 right now. Yeah, go ahead and organize now. When you get on the straightaway.
I'm going high, guys.
Take your time. If we need to add another lap, we can, guys. Don't feel like you have to rush into it or anything. It's actually really clean.
Oh, I think we're pretty well right then.
Yeah, no, I think so. That was fantastic, and I appreciate it all for everybody. That was for Devin. I hope he's watching tonight. Miss you, buddy, and this one's for you. Gonna go green based off of the laps we currently have. Gentlemen, have an absolute blast, as that's how he would have intended it. Good luck.
Green, green, green.
And we are green. 53 laps. Layton takes the field to green. Sheriff in P2. We've got the fireworks going off because what's a dirt race without a little chance of lighting something on fire? So that's good. Layton's got a pretty commanding lead on Sheriff, Dominic in P3, Jake in P4, and Brian in P5, picking right up where we left off from Heat. I'm sorry, lost my word here for a second. Looking good. The fireworks are still trying to cause violence. A little bit of a mix-up in the back here. Hardcastle all over the back of Bailey. Oh, and we've got a car around. Throw yellow here.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Just caught that out of the corner of my eye. Did you see that one, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, what had happened there? So it looks like
He's
there's contact.
slowed down.
Oh, I
The
see.
fireworks are still going.
It's a very exciting caution.
I'm super happy now.
All right, Deeks. So, are you watching the incident? Can you break down for me what you think happened?
I think the 83 car's got a bit loose and it went down, and it just tapped the rear of the 22 car. Sorry, the front of the 22 car.
He did, but there was also contact between the 22 and the 38 prior, so the 22
Was there?
went up the track. Yeah, you see the 22 getting hooked in the right rear by the 38. Teammates made contact, and then they hit into the 38. So I don't think you can call this anything but a racing incident because it was just a bunch of cars
Yep.
just knocking into each other. Sound good?
Do I just say racing incident? No one's at fault?
I will
Do I
take.
have
I'll
some
give you an
cars?
example. You want me to start giving you some examples so you can learn from me?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to keep the replay up because I need to see this. All right, drivers. Caution was caused by contact between the 38, the 22, and the 83. The 38 and the 22 make contact with each other at the back of the field, causing the 22 car to slide up as the 83 was coming down mid-corner. They make contact and the 83 spins. Just a lot of close racing that ends up in somebody getting spun out. I don't see anybody at fault for this, so this would be a racing incident. No penalties assessed. Thank you, guys. Greg is not any laps down or anything. They basically just give him cause of caution, you know, what contact was involved, if it's, you know, contact between, you know, number and number, or self-spin by number or whatever, and then situation, you know, who would be at fault, and there's your penalty. Nice and easy.
Green, green, green.
Flag once
Awesome.
again. Good jump by the 6. Good jump by the 12. Sheriff going a little bit wide there. Oh, into the wall. Jake followed him too. Man, a bunch of them Went way up into the wall. I think Hardcastle did as well. Oh, I think Hardcastle's broken. See if he can get down to pit road. That's so unfortunate. Oh.
Sorry, sir.
He hit it just too hard, I think.
Yeah, seen that.
Or he might have had too much steer in it when he hit it too, because if the wheel hits flat, sometimes it's okay, but if it's got too much angle in it, it can be a bad thing. So lots of mix-up at the front here. I think heard the apology from Dominic there, as I think he got into Sheriff a little bit or pushed him. Oh! Brian
That's another
Beeman's in the
wall
wall
hit
as
into
well,
turn
and
two.
Bailey's really muscling him up the track there. Not sure Brian's going to appreciate that too much. There's Bailey, or Brian hits the wall, and then is still getting hit by the 14 cars. He comes back down the track like ping pong back here. I don't know what to watch, man.
Yeah, that's how you know it's a good race.
Yep. 6 into 43 are battling it out.
Have a vendetta with a turn 2 wall.
Yep. Brian is going to be working the inside of the 38 machine there. Sure. It's Greg. I don't have the numbers down. So 38 is Kyle. Okay, so Taylor must be the 22. Yep, okay. Sorry, not my normal field tonight, guys, so I'm working on it. But Leighton's loving it, man. All this fighting, and that 12 machine is just checked out at the front of the pack right now. He's just G-O-N-E. See ya. Have a good night, guys. Wants this race to be over and is putting them to sleep. The more they fight, the more that will happen, I think. We're going to see another move on the inside by the 41 machine. Ryan trying to take a move on Bailey to the inside. Drivers fighting for a top 5 position at the moment.
Leighton's got such a lead.
Brian's got a little, yeah, he does. Leighton's checking out, man. Ryan's just a little bit wide into the 14 car. Kyle almost gets under inside, but Brian's going to stay ahead. Going to manage to pass successfully and defend successfully. That was a great move by Brian there. Now Bailey under fire from the 38 as well. 83 of Greg right there as well. Greg Haney's sitting there. He's thinking about making it 3 wide. Love that Days of Thunder themed street stock there, the Chevy City. Awesome. Awesome, awesome stuff. Oh! A little bit of contact there between 14 and 22. Are they going to save it? Bailey is going to save it. Oh my goodness. Runs up wide of the track. It's right into Greg, who is all the way at the top. Hardcastle is back out on the track now. Leighton still commanding lead. Great fight up front.
Great fight at the back too.
Yep. Automatic full courses are on, right?
They should be. Let's hope they are.
Make sure, because it didn't throw one when I thought it should have there. Greg is going to clear Bailey. Taylor now working the outside as Bailey as well. Oh!
That's a yellow.
Oh, man.
Caution is out. Caution is
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a yellow.
It
No.
sure is.
We got our answer.
We did get our answer. That was cool.
22 going to the 83.
Yeah, and I don't think there was
got
any...
into the 14.
I don't know. Live? Come on, pace truck. Get out there. My goodness. Slacker.
What do you think? Who caused that?
I mean, my first instinct says the 22 because he just straight up rear ends the 83. He was just going to go wide up into the wall there. I think we're going to have to penalize the 22 for that one, as much as I guess I understand that he was trying to just send it. He's also got to make sure he doesn't just run somebody over when he does it. And the second time Greg's been spun out, so I think he wants a little blood. So, all right, drivers. Caution was caused by contact between the 22 and the 83 machine. 83 and the 22 make contact. 22 rear-ending the 83. Mid-corner causing the 83 to spin and also collecting the 14 machine. We are going to issue an EL warning and a first penalty to the 22 car for causing contact. Thank you. So he will get his ZOL penalty. Everybody will pass him. Be his first warning.
This is great for Sheriff because Leighton's now in striking distance.
Andrew, did you get a wave around, buddy? I didn't hear any of that. Microsoft wants to reset your audio too. Lovely.
I did not.
He did not.
We're going.
We'll have to work out going forward if we want to be trying to help people get their laps back under yellow or not.
Green, green, green.
All right. Front of the field.
You can just give me 2 the next time.
Head 4. We'll think about it. Leighton. Still in the lead. The surprise of just about nobody. I was so loud there I heard you through my phone there. That was funny. Leighton holding P1. Jake Daniels currently sitting in P2 and Sheriff now in P3. And we've got 2 Tampa Motorsports. Blue and yellow hot rods. Right behind Sheriff. That is Dominic Wright, who's been there the whole time now. And Kyle Miller has worked his way up into the 5th position, getting around Brian Beeman, excuse me. Got some multi-wide action behind us as well. Good back there. Castle's still struggling a little bit with a car that looks like it's seen better days, Diggs, but maybe he'll be able to recover. We'll see what happens here. If we get more cautions, might be able to help the man get some laps back.
He's doing pretty well for a controller.
Yep,
Keeping it in there.
I'd say Sheriff's doing the same thing. Still a pretty tight battle at the front. When these guys aren't fighting each other, they realize that they are actually comparable in speed to that 12 car that's been taking everybody's lunch money all race. So far, 20 laps into our 53-lap event.
Lunch money.
What's that? Yeah, lunch money. Oh, yeah. Yep. It was that one, and it was, Brian making a great move here to the inside of the 38 machine. All over his bumpers. Really late corner that he was able to get down there. That was a great move to find momentum in corner exit, of all places, to the bottom. Pulled up alongside and is drag racing Kyle down the back straightaway now. Not quite sure he's going to be able to get it done here, though, as Kyle holds strong on the outside. A little bit further back, we've got Greg Haney and Bailey going at it. Taylor right behind them. Hardcastle just doing what he can. Moment. Pretty great battles. Suffice to say, Deeks, I don't know if Sheriff's got it in him tonight, man. That car is looking like it's falling off as the race goes on. He doesn't seem to have the speed to stay with them. He's still there in 3rd. He's still doing well. But that gap between him and the 98 and the 12 seems to be getting a little bit bigger, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's Interesting to see. I mean, there's a lot of racing left still. I mean, we're not even halfway through this thing yet, so.
Great to see someone else winning other than Sheriff.
Yeah, I think Leighton's grabbed a couple, hasn't he?
Has he? I think all the ones that I've remembered, it's been Sheriff.
Of course, now he's got some people to come watch him tonight. Then he doesn't get to win. Sorry, Mike. Not over yet, though. Like I said, it is definitely not over. Greg making a really neat move to the outside of Taylor there. Taylor all sorts of sideways, but Greg's very straight. Corner exit, going to have a heck of a run the outside of the 22 machine. Greg running basically a Dale Earnhardt Jr. line. He's all the way up there into the next to the wall, basically running the pad there. Great battle between these two. Bit of a tire touch as the Taylor seems to further intrude up. Poor Greg, man, he seems to be getting the rough end of the stick. These guys are beating him up tonight. Kind of rolls with the punches.
Leighton hasn't won one yet.
Really?
Really? Randall's got 2, Williams got 1, and Thomas has 1.
Well, and we talk about him, we say bad things about him. I think he's listening to the stream, I'll be honest with you, because he looked like he got pissed off, and now he is all over the back end of that 98 machine. He shut that gap down real fast, so he's starting to find something on the top side, I think. Leighton gets a little bit loose there, I think, in the mid-corner, unless his line was running low. Yeah, sending it to the inside of the 98X. Very close racing there. Sheriff has to get really sideways to keep it off the 98. A little bit of a slowdown there for the moment, but that 6 car is coming, baby. That thing is flying right now. It happens. Single file for the moment. I'm going to take a look back here. Still pretty close battle between Brian Beeman, Kyle Miller. Their fight for 5th kind of continues on. Brian 2nd to Kyle at the moment, but definitely not far away. Very close racing between these two drivers. Very clean racing, too. It looks like Brian's taking an outside run there. Gets a little bit too sideways for the high line there, though. See what happens further back. Taylor now making his way up to commanding position 7. Greg in 8th. They're pulled away from Bailey in 9th. And Hardcastle still the only car, unfortunately, not on our lead lap. 4 laps down. That very, very strong impact with the right front into the wall that knocked out his suspension.
Someone's 30 laps down.
Oh, yeah. Our race control is 30 laps down. Which is funny because we're on lap 32, so it's kind of weird. Did he run a lap?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, Sheriff's there again. Sheriff's to the inside of Jake, and I think we might see a slide job here. Let's see it. Is he going to bring it? Oh, man, he cleared the heck out of him. Does he bring it to the top? He does.
Yep.
Not even a chance for a counter. He had such a good run in that corner. He clears Jake with no chance for him to come back. Usually a crossover, kind of encourages another crossover, and you kind of get these guys, basket weaving in the corners, basically, but just wasn't the case. Now Sheriff under fire. Jake to the inside. He gets a good turn.
Turn 1 and 2 is looking great for passing.
Yep. Great close racing between these two drivers, but they're doing that thing again, Deegs, where they're too wide into Leighton's mirror, and I think he really likes it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but that gap looks like it's starting to get a little bit bigger again as Jake goes all the way down to the bottom. He is almost going to clear the 6 car, but no! Not quite as Sheriff fights back on the outside. Amazing racing between these two drivers. Fantastic.
I wonder if the 3 laps will do anything to the results.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, huh? Guys, we're less than 20 to go now. Oh, a little contact there. Oh, man. Sheriff is going to keep it out of the wall. A little touch. Definitely wasn't on purpose, I don't think. A little tire-on-tire contact. Right behind them, Dominic Wright getting ever so closer as well, waiting for a slip-up. Sheriff is still maintaining a good defense. Get a good exit here. Wide. Oh, no, he's going to stay tight. They're going to make more contact. Oh man, they are just touching tires, man, beating doors off. This is awesome. Everything that you want out of a race.
Robin's Racing, eh?
Absolutely. No, we love it, man. Right to the point where you're crashing, but not quite crashing. You know, you don't want to spin somebody out, but you definitely want to let them know you're there. I think Jake is going to... No, Jake's going to hit the inside. Oh, he gets extremely loose. Sheriff might be able to capitalize. He's going to clear him into this corner. Jake's going to fight back on the inside, but I don't know if he's going to have enough momentum from his position to hold it. I think Sheriff's going to clear him on the straightaway again. He does. Jake files in with Dominic right behind him. Now Sheriff to the inside. Being a little bit more defensive now as the 98 machine's got that 43 all over his mirror. Very, very close stuff. Sheriff back to the top line. What's that, Deeks?
Jake to the inside.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He tried it there. I think Sheriff's kind of got the idea, right? It looks like 3 and 4. It might be the bottom. If I'm on the right side of the track here, I might have myself crossed up here. Yeah, so 3 and 4. He's going to work the bottom, but in 1 and 2, Sheriff stays high now. So I think he's really got it figured out. I think Jake's just trying to...
Sheriff just stayed high.
Oh, that's 3 and 4. I'm sorry. Okay, so 1 and 2, Sheriff's... No, Sheriff's going to stay high again this time. He's going to pay for that because Jake is going to be able to maintain right next to him. To the inside once again. Oh, more contact.
Oh.
This time Sheriff gets sent up the track. Jake's really loose as well, though. Jake hits more of that cushion on the bottom. Sheriff's still there. Ever so slightly, keeping it off the wall. 6 car. The 98 will clear here, but Sheriff might get the run out of the corner.
Sorry about that, Randall. My spotter told me I was clear.
Oh, that's a send from the 6 car.
Sends it up the inside.
Oh, and he's going to slide him. Oh, he makes Jake get loose. Oh, my God. What a move by Sheriff to the outside. Now Jake still maintains, but that was so deep, man. He was on another planet when he sent that thing to the inside. That was amazing. I don't know how that car stuck to the bottom. That was unbelievable. Super close, intense racing. Oh, yeah. Leighton's checking out, and we've only got 10 laps to go, bud. It is getting down to it.
Caution if there's any chance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're definitely going to need a caution for there to be a chance. I just hope that the caution isn't the first 2 drivers. Yeah. Checking through the field, we're pretty spread out for the most part. The only real close door-to-door action right now is the
inside again.
Yeah, the 6 and the 98X. We've got a Leighton down the road in front of us. For those to remember, this is the battle for second. As you see a Leighton on the left side of your screen there. Bumping, beating, banging all the way. Oh, a little tap from Sheriff. Gonna put the 98 just a little bit higher on exit. Sheriff is going to be able to weasel his way. This is unbelievable. These guys are probably going to have either a hug or fist fight at the end of the race. I don't know which, but they are using each other's paint up right now. Unbelievable. Both of them hit a little bit of the pad there. Get a little sideways. Sheriff back to P2 for the moment. Jake very close, though. Not letting him get away. A little wiggle from Sheriff. Jake to the outside. Oh, almost the wall. Yep. Can still file in. Right to the bottom. We're coming down to it. Weird because I'm not on my 10s anymore, so we are on lap 47 now, almost 48 of our 53 lap event. I think it was a good call, man. I want 3 more laps of watching these guys race each other, so I think that's a good call, Deeks. Jake will have led that lap, actually. Imagine if that was their finish. 1/1000th of a second difference right there.
Where's my yellow for that?
Oh, was there an incident?
What's that?
Oh, must be Bailey and...
There's no yellow, so it must have been not too big.
Well, iRacing doesn't catch stuff at the back of the field there, too, so...
Really?
Yep. I'll have to go back. That was lap 48. I'm going to have to check on that after the race. Getting 2 in golf, that's the problem with trying to be streaming and race control at the same time, is you want to watch the racing, but I should have been checking for that instead.
I'll check for you.
Yeah, it looks like it was Bailey and Greg, possibly.
Yeah. That's why it wasn't a caution, because both recovered.
Okay. No total spin or anything?
It was a half spin.
Okay. You saved it? Good, good. Yeah, we'll take a look at it after here, too. But, yeah, I know, Mike.
From
Isn't that awesome?
483.
Yeah, great racing from these two, but coming down to 2 laps to go, coming to the line here, and I think Sheriff has pulled just a little bit of the gap. Jake's really going to have to act like he wants it here. Oh, Jake to the outside, but he's super loose. Scrubbed all of his speed and took the distance route there. That wasn't a great turn for the 98 car. Trying just about everything that he can. Right now is we're going to see a Leighton rounding turn 4 to take the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Knoxville. Where's my battle? Here we go. So here's a Leighton. Sends it into 3, feeds it. Very nice. Sheriff to the bottom as well, taking his defensive line. So Leighton is going to come across the line. He is our winner tonight. Sheriff at P2. Dick Daniels in P3. Dominic P4. Kyle P5. I missed a few other ones. I think it was Taylor P6 and Ryan P7. Very nice. That was some crazy racing there. I want to see Ryan and Taylor, I think, had a pretty great race there towards the end of it as well. Yeah, so this is coming out of 4. Ryan gets a little bit too much of the pad there. Yeah, does not quite get to the side of the 22 car. Oh, and then just spins it completely around. Post race. Good stuff. Well, that is the Leighton Norgard show for sure. Definitely didn't switch to him just as he hit the wall celebrating. That definitely didn't happen. I would never. That he got a little donuts off. Look at that. That's cool. Hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you had fun. That's really cool. Burning it down here in Knoxville. Great race from Leighton. Heck of a battle between Jake and Sheriff. That was unbelievable. Those guys were absolutely last act drive between those two guys. Sheriff manages to come out on top and seal P2 for the moment. Great stuff. It was great racing, guys. Looking for any feedback, obviously. Feel free to shoot us a message or anything if you find anything changed or whatever. We'll kind of look it over. I'm going to try to figure out how to make multiple heats. Going to have to probably lower the number a little bit of drivers in each heat, which might end up making it more than 2, but you know, if that's something that we want to deal with, I'll talk about it before next week's race and check our options out. Go from there, but either way, awesome stuff. Hope you guys had fun, and yeah, that's all I got, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'd like to give the sheriff EOL. He beat me.
Investigation
He's to be
pending.
punished.
Yeah, I'm also hearing that the 12
Scrutiny
car
is
needs
dead.
to be halt
Good,
for
scrutiny is
modding
dead.
his car, not at specs. So there's an investigation pending as well for Leighton, apparently, according to my chat. So Jake, you might win this one, man.
I also brake check Randall at the end.
I didn't see that. I mean, under like on the cooldown lap.
Yeah, we were just messing around.
Oh, yeah, I don't care. That's fine with me, as long as we're not just, you know, sending it and making people flip and crash into a million pieces. I mean, bumping into each other is no big deal.
But yeah, thanks for stepping up and taking over some of this, Ben. Glad the rest of the season can still happen.
Yeah, man, thank you. It looks like it's a lot of fun for you guys, and I think got a pretty good process here. Deeks is helping me set here, and going forward, hopefully it can be a little bit more predictable, I guess, and procedural in what we do to get the races to be exactly how we want them, with the racing surfaces getting reset and stuff like this. There's a lot more maintenance to dirt racing than really any other type of racing from an admin perspective, with the heats and the track state management. But
I'll
I
be
mean,
back. I'm
if
doing
we can
something.
get it, all right, buddy. If we can get it into a good spot, that everybody's happy with each week, I think then we're definitely winning. So yeah, just gotta figure out how to do heat points again.
Yeah, I think we had a pretty solid start here. Resetting after warm-up was good. I'm not sure if we can make that permanent in the race setup, but other than that, I don't have any real complaints or anything that need to be addressed myself.
Awesome. Yeah, I had it set so that it would be 0% again going into the feature, but then it counts the warm up as the beginning of the feature. So it's just like there's like 5 sessions, but I only get to set the track state for 3 of them. So it's just really, kind of ad lib at the moment. But I definitely learned a lot today for sure. And going forward, thankfully Devin's account is not being charged, and we'll be able to create the sessions how we want them, and I can edit and adjust and all that fun stuff. So yeah, forward to it. And yeah, Mike, sorry, we're all done for tonight, bud. The races are 100% over. So I'm bummed just as much as you are, because I'd love to see probably another 100 laps of those two side by side. That was so fun. But we are gonna call it there, just because I think that would be the right thing to do. So I will, all with our thoughts and prayers for Devin's family. Definitely missing him tonight. Had a lot of fun watching these guys go racing for him, and it's just such a bummer. I'm more over it, I think, and I really needed the ARCA race to happen. I think that was one of the toughest things that I had to do when we had the Devin Cote Memorial 150, and the rest of the races this week for the guys. But I guess, like I've said before, and I'll say again, never know if the next time you talk to somebody, or the next time you have an interaction with somebody, is going to be your last with them. So say, live life with no regrets, and leave every conversation at peace with the fact that that may be the last time you get to talk to them. So hold no grudges, love unconditionally. I guess that's all I can say. Just be kind to each other too. All that fun stuff, And we will, guys, next week. Let me pull it up here now that I've actually got the schedule in front of me.
USA International.
But yeah, that's for dirt. I got 3 races. So street stocks, asphalt street stocks. That's on Tuesdays. We're going to Thompson at night for 120 laps. Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park. That's that weird track that's got that inner concrete groove that's more banked than a flatter outer. It's like 2 carousels at Nürburgring that make an oval. It's kind of weird. It's cool though. Up there in Connecticut. ARCA is actually headed to Michigan Speedway for 75 laps under the sun. So that should be really fun. Last season, the guys had a blast with Michigan. And Xfinity is heading to Michigan as well. That'll be fun under the sun as well. 80 laps they get to do. Probably see that one from the perspective of behind the wheel this week, and might be encouraged to do it again. We'll see if they pay me enough. And for the dirt street stocks, as Diggs had said, we're going to USA. We're going to run that one for 40 laps, possibly plus or minus under the sun. Should be interesting. Yeah. Deegs, thanks for hanging with me tonight, buddy. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. I don't think Devin would have wanted us to say silent.
No. Nope. Absolutely not. And like I said, I hope he has, hope he's able to catch the races this week. I hope him and his grandfather are having a great old time up there. God would intend. So, but for myself, Deegs, and all the drivers here at Downshift, Dirt Street Stocks, Arca, Xfinity, and those road guys over there that take right turns, I don't understand them. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you next week. Have a great weekend, y'all. We'll see you.